Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, he's had it nicked away from him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lindelof. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chance to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Saka. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. McTominay. Guides it out wide. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Sancho. Gets away from his opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Alex Telles. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McTominay. Oh, good read. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Welcome the two sides.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Arsenal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Granit Xhaka.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 57 minutes is number 9, Alexandre Lacazette.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Well, they can break here. Sancho. Shifted upfield. Diogo Dalot. And now the breakaway. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Substitution.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a Rashford! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Number 10.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's Lacazette! No, he's missed it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lingard. Fred. And that's it. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Their way home on public transportation
Well, that's
today.
it for
Please
tonight's
watch
match,
the
so it
screen
just
and
remains
train
for me to
departure
thank Jim
times from
Beglin
all
alongside
local
me
major stations.
and to wish you all a very good evening.